it can easily shadow ball my Cophagrigus, and I don't I don't want to deal with that. Which feels like a waste of a turn, but it's a problem when you don't have fast boys out on the field. I mean, Kyogre is quicker, but Cophagrigus and Scavalier are both really slow. Final Gambit. No, that's bad. That actually... What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Blaze Black 2 Randomizer Mastermode. Previously, we were starting the second part of the Team Plasma event, which is the one in the Giant Chasm. We actually ended up figuring out the password, and we fought Zinzlin. However, we did unfortunately fail the challenge in the previous video, which ultimately meant that we had to sell everything in our bag, and everything in our bag was everything that I could. So obviously TMs couldn't sell. There were a couple of items that I couldn't sell. So Dream Balls we couldn't sell. The Big Nugget we couldn't sell at the mart here. Rare Candies, not supposed to sell those because they're technically not even in the game, because I Pika hexed them in there for grinding purposes. And grinding purposes only, so it'd be unfair for me to sell them and get a fortune off of them. But I did sell everything else. And before I go back to the mart here to buy potions and repels and stuff of that nature, I have to spin the wheel. I have to spin the wheel and see what we get, because there is a very good chance that we might not be able to actually buy items, or even be in a Pokemon Center for that matter. So let's go ahead and spin our wheel and see what we get, because if that is in fact the case, we're gonna have a doozy of a time, which we don't need to worry about because we got the Swear Jar challenge again. So I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this for us, and we are gonna go ahead and go back to the mart here, and we are gonna buy ourselves some potions. Now, the reason why this sucks, or that punishment really sucks for us, is that there were a lot of really good battle items that I wanted to use. Like the Choice Band for my Scavalier is really, really good. Don't have those anymore because we had to sell them. Life Orb, Flame Orb, I was going to give to the Conkeldurr because it has guts. That would have been really good. Don't have those anymore. So this Elite Four run is going to get a lot more interesting, because the only actual held items that I was able to keep were my Lucky Eggs, because those were not in my bag technically. They were actually on Pokemon that are, in our party. So that's kind of the thing that sucks, is that I wish that I really don't need the Lucky Eggs anymore, especially because now I know what levels to expect for the end game, or for the Elite Four rather, sorry. And that is 76 to 78, I think, for the Elite Four, and then 79 was Ace for Iris, which that's pretty much where we're at right now. Outside of grinding and the Victory Road, which I plan to do, but I plan to do that off screen. Really, there's not a whole lot of use or necessity of the Lucky Egg, because I don't really plan on, I plan on rushing that Victory Road. Like, get through it as fast as I can. Don't battle anybody, just get as far through and quickly as I possibly can, and and then I battle all those people on my own time. I think that's just the smartest thing to do. But we gotta see how a video like today goes, because we gotta fight Colress here, we gotta fight Shadow Triad, we're more than likely fighting Getsus as well. I don't see us not getting to Getsus. I'd genuinely be surprised if we don't. But the hope is that this video and the next one we're able to what's the word I'm looking for? Get 2 good rewards, 2 good last rewards for us to win this game. Because knowing my luck, I actually could have gotten tasked to do the after game for this, which I like the after game of Black 2 White 2 because there's so much to do, but that's the problem. There's so much to do, which would be a problem for us, especially trying to complete it in a master mode, because there would be all these people we need to fight, all these routes we would have to go to, and all that stuff. And I just wouldn't really be happy if that's what I had to deal with. So, are we going to see the artificial Pokemon again? I really hope not, because I have no idea what the typing of any of those were. Alright, what can I see him leading with? Would he lead with Magneton? Or not Magneton, Magnezone, rather? I'm gonna lead off with the Stoutland. I wanna see if we can do something. Curious to see how this can go. I'm not particularly... I don't want to say that. I'm not particularly worried about this fight. I don't want to get too cocky. Alright, so he leads with Beheeyem. There was a small part of me that said, lead with Cofagrigus. But it's a good thing that I swapped the lead from the Conkeldurr, because initially I was thinking, okay, if he leads Magnezone, I could easily just power up punch, get a +1 attack boost, and start going crazy, but Beheeyem. Ooh, you have the berry, Colbur Berry. Okay, so that's not going to do much. Would you set up Trick Room right now? No, you're just going to go for the second. Okay. That's going to do probably a decent amount of damage to me. Not as much as I thought I would, though. And that Colbur Berry made it so I didn't do half damage, so this Crunch is going to knock it out, which is actually really, really good. Really happy about that. Okay. So Beheeyem's down. Porygon Z's coming out. I mean, we go to the Conkeldurr. Now, this is scary because I know Porygon Z's can carry Psychic. I'm aware of that. I don't think he is gonna kill me unless he gets a crit. Oh, he goes for an S-Bot. You're a fool. Unless you have Focus Sash on this thing. Unless you have Focus Sash on this thing. That was a foolish play. Yeah. That was a foolish play. Alright, Metagross. You know what? I'm gonna go King Tut for this. Why not? Because the easy answer is Reshiram, right? I Fusion Flare that thing gets blown to smithereens. Same thing with Magnezone. But sometimes the easy answer is not the fun answer. It's about having fun. I'm having fun using a Cophagrigus. Something that before this series I probably would have never said. Never really got a chance to use Cophagrigus in competitive. He had Iron Fist. Interesting. Okay, so we Will-O-Wisp the Metagross. That's gonna do us wonders. I mean, he only did 60 points of damage to us, so he's already not doing a lot of damage, but now he's not gonna do like any damage whatsoever. Shift Gear. What? Shift Gear Metagross? This Hex should kill him though. Because there's, yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way you're running a berry on this boy. No shot. Oh, look at that experience. Alright, Rotom. My guess is that this is gonna be Rotom Fan. Which, if that is the case, I don't necessarily have a number one answer to go to. I could go... I guess we go... Let's go Reshiram, why not? Because if I think his last three mons are this Rotom, Magnezone, and Clang Clang, I don't think any of those can really do anything to me. So, I don't think any of those will outspeed me. I don't think any of those will touch me. He is not. He's actually Rotom Wash. Who was that? Who was I in with? Yes. Okay, I mean he can only have Hydro Pump, really. They're not gonna give him any other water type moves, or maybe they did. I don't know. You Focus Sash a Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is already so bulky. Why would you Focus Sash it? Whatever. I'm not... I personally wouldn't Focus Sash it. I mean, Lefties is perfect for Rotom Wash or Choice Scarf. I mean, it's kind of the same thing that I would run on my Rotom Heat too. Is a Scarf Trick or Lefties if I'm trying to go bulky. But I mean, Rotom Mo could probably use a Focus Sash or the Fan for sure. Fan for sure would be great with Focus Sash. But no, now that I think about it, when you fight him in the post game of Black 2, White 2, he has Rotom Wash. It was only the beginning of this game where he had Rotom Fan. So I'm kind of a fool for thinking that thought, but it's okay because Rotom Wash, like I said, I mean, he had a Focus Sash on it, which goes to show that he would have died without that Focus Sash. Oh my god, I don't care. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I accidentally talked to you again. Stop talking to me. Okay. So Shadow Triad coming on. Excuse me. I also don't know if I'm going to battle every single trainer in the Victory Road. It's really going to come down to just how I'm feeling. I would like to not do that. If I'm just being honest, I would like to not do that, but I don't. Realistically, I don't see that happening. But who knows? What do you want? Oh, never mind. Is this a triple battle? No, it's a double battle. Because I noticed that the field was larger, and I was like, "Oh, this is a bad lead for me, isn't it?" That's why. Because I instantly was like, "Okay, Bisharp. I know Bisharp can get Defiant, so yeah, this kind of sucks." It's not the end of the world. It's just, can I kill this Bisharp in one hit, and can I send something in that won't get screwed over by the Crobats? I'm gonna go into Kyogre. This is a real risk here. I mean, this Bisharp is +1. I don't think it takes a headlong rush, so I don't think it survives one. Goes for Sucker Punch. Okay. Not what I would have expected. It goes for Nasty Plot, Crobat. So this headlong rush has to kill. Otherwise, we could be in trouble here. Thing is I'm gonna... lower my defenses. I think the smart play is to go to Scavalier. Because even with this Crobat with a Nasty Plot, it's not going to go for Heat Wave. Like, there's no rhyme or reason for it to do that. And if this Bisharp decides to go for Sucker Punch, then it has to go for Sucker Punch on a Kyogre. Like, that's the only way that that's going to really make sense and work. I could Thunderbolt. That could be a good play. I could kill the Bisharp too. I just don't know what this Crobat's going to go for. I doubt it's just going to go for Sludge Bomb. But realistically, I outspeed Bisharp unless it goes for Sucker Punch. But Crobat could actually outspeed my Kyogre at this point. I just don't know if Scald in the Rain is stronger than Thunderbolt. I want to say it will be, so we're gonna do that. My hope is that they both focus in on the Stoutland slot because he's -1. That is my hope here. -1 defenses. Okay, we do outspeed, which is good. That's good to know. And since we have Razor Shell on Jester as well, that can get boosted from the Drizzle. Scald does kill Crobat. Alright, perfect. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to be a threat to me or not. I wanted to make sure that we were good before. So Brick Break. That might do a decent amount. I don't think it's going to do that much, but it might do a decent amount. It did do decent enough. Alright, Caesar. You could be a problem. I don't know. I really don't. You could have Technician. But you want to know something? I think the smart play is we Razor Shell on the Bisharp because the Scald is 100% going to kill this Scizor. If it killed Crobat, it's killing a Scizor. Sucker Punch, go on Kyogre. That's perfect. Because the Scizor dies and then Bisharp dies. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for us. Yes. Ooh. That's what I like to see. Love you too. I will. For Alligator. That could be scary. Absol, that could also be scary, but I don't think we really need to worry about Absol as much. Do I expect the Sucker Punch? Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think for Alligator's gonna have Swift Swing. I don't think he's gonna have Swift Swing. Just in case Absol wanted to go for Sucker Punch, I'm gonna heal. Thunderbolt, that's gonna knock him out. And then we can heal up the Scavalier with its turn. And I honestly might lead Kyogre and Cofagrigus for these next battles, just so we can speed them along. I mean, it doesn't really make sense not to, because we got some good double battle strats with them, especially having Protect. That's the one thing about, you know, having Surf on him that kind of sucks, is that we don't have anything that we know that we can resist it with. But it's a good thing that we have Protect, because we're chilling otherwise. It's just, can I beat these two Shadow Triad members before the timer runs out? I don't know the answer to that question, actually. And also, there's a chance that it's different battles every single time, isn't it? That's a triple battle and a half. Are you kidding? That is a triple battle and a half. Okay, well, actually, no, this is fine. This is actually... This is actually fine because the rain's up. I can always click Protect here. No reason not to. That Bisharp is not outspeeding me, like I said, without it going for Sucker Punch. We can go for the smart strike that might kill Bennett in one hit. I don't know. Air balloon pops. Perfect time with me. Wheezing. I don't know what to expect with that Wheezing. I don't like it over there, but not really a whole lot I can do. Shadow Claw. We can kill this Banette right now. That'd be perfect. Gunk Shot onto what? Kyogre. Misses. Great. Smart Strike. It is Stab. And we do have, I want to say we have max attack. It lived. And it didn't even live with a Focus Sash. It just lives. But the thing is that I have to use Kyogre's turn to knock it out because it can easily Shadow Ball my Cofagrigus. And I don't I don't want to deal with that. Which feels like a waste of a turn, but it's a problem when you don't have fast boys out on the field. I mean, Kyogre is quicker, but Cofagrigus and Scavalier are both really slow. Final Gambit. No, that's bad. That actually might kill me. I know a Selgor does not have a lot of HP, but we're not at full on Jester. Please, please, no, 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 no. Son of... Okay. Well, I have a decision to make. That sucks so much. He really missed Gunk Shot again? Because I knew the moment that I had my health where I was at, I'm like, there's no way I live this. That just... That sucks so bad. I mean... It's not the end of the world. I can still wait to bring him back. We do have a jailbreak, luckily. I do want to bring it back. I do. Because Bug and Steel is one of the greatest like type combos in terms of like defense in this game. So really it'd be really good for me to bring it back. I just worry if I do it that, you know, someone else is going to get lost and then I'm kind of in a worse situation than before. I honestly think a Hex would have killed that thing. So I probably should have just attacked the life hard. But it's fine. I think either way this thing's going down. But it looks like to me we're not getting to the Getsus battle in this video. Doesn't look like that's happening. And the thing is that I should probably lead with Kyogre for this next fight. Otherwise, he doesn't get his... I don't think he gets the Drizzle boost. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm predicting this next battle is going to be a rotation battle. So I think I should have him out front, get the rain up, and then I can just scald everything. Actually, no, I can surf everything. Save my scalds for later. I can surf everything because that is technically stronger. And I was absolutely right to think it was a rotation battle. Alright. So we got this Sharp, Ninjask, and Venomoth. That's fine. Would we see a baton pass from this Ninjask? It's definitely a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. But, yeah. Save my Scalds for later. Go ahead and surf this Bisharp. He's not living unless he's sashed. But I think out of these mons on the field, he's not going to be the one that's sashed. It's probably the Ninjask. Basculin. Swift Swim? No. I'm curious to see how much this does. That's not bad. You know what's kind of crazy? I feel like I could kill all of these in one hit with the Surf, including the Basculin. I genuinely think I could kill all of these things in one hit with the Surf. Because Thunderbolt did that much to a Venomoth and it was not stab and was not boosted by rain. So that's insane, first of all. I'm expecting him to be focus sashed. And he's not. Wow. That's actually a really big surprise that he's not sashed. Gengar? Okay, we outspeed this thing. 100% we outspeed this thing. Switches over to Venomoth, that's fine. We still outspeed Venomoth even after its +1 Quiver Dance. Wow. Wow. That's wow. Keep switching out that Basculin. Is this thing focus sashed? No. No, nothing has a focus sash. I mean, I don't particularly care. I don't particularly care if it has a focus sash or not. Saves me a little bit of extra time, but I just want to make sure that I don't have doubts, because it's possible. Crit? We didn't need to crit on a Basculin. I know that for a fact. He would have died like probably like 2 or 3 times over from that one Thunderbolt. Just in that situation. Yep, you're absolutely right. All right. So we went ahead and completed the challenge. Unfortunately, we did suffer a death in this video. Sucks. But let's go ahead and go to our reward wheel. Let's see if we get something good in return. Let's see if we get something that is worth the time and the effort. Oh, why couldn't you went a little bit further? Because I got to respin this entire thing. Oh, that is... Oh my god. Are you kidding? Gets his battle and the fact that I'm going to try to rush the victory road in the next video and this is what you give me? Say less. Say less. Absolutely. I'm taking that. That is the wrong... That's the wrong layout. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button down below because we greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more Mastermode stuff on the channel. Follow the socials. They are linked at the very top of the description, and we will see you guys next time.